everybody here today and throughout Boston that's given time has really made a choice to come here. And that for us is an awesome experience, and that's the goal of this foundation, is to teach people how to, to work with people to give back, and that's been their goal, and it's awesome to be a part of that. And some of the other things that are going on today at 5 o'clock at the behind Green Hills and in front of College Hype in the Adams Corner area of Dorchester, there'll be a 3-mile jaunt for those runners who want to stretch their legs or for other people who want to participate. And if you can get there, that'd be awesome. It's a quick jaunt, 3 miles. I won't be there because 3 miles is a long time for me, but I'll do the best I can. I'll cheer you guys on. Behind me is this awesome group from the Mather School, and they're going to sing an amazing song. They're going to share their song with us, and then after, we're going to have a moment of silence, and then from the moment of silence, these guys will repeat that song, and they'll ask us to interact with them, and that's when we're going to need your help. The other thing is, before I end here, is for those that are here that can stay around and do a little cleanup, that'd be awesome, okay? And just thank you, and I want to thank all of you for showing up today. I want to thank all the team captains. I want to thank all the organizations that came together here. And it was awesome to be a part of this and awesome to watch this. And it's amazing. It's an amazing organization. And we have over 115 runners running this year in the marathon. Let's hear it for the 115 teammates. We got 115 runners and over 1,000 teammates here today, and that's awesome. The goal of this organization has been to raise, the 2018 goal is to raise over $800,000, and we're well on our way. Don't forget, we need your help, okay? So thank you, and if you can get out there tomorrow, cheer everybody on. And with no further ado, our friends from the Mather School, these guys are awesome. Let's hear it for them.
You time, we'd love it if you'd join us. So the chorus, if you'd please repeat. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Broken down and tired, living life of a merry-go-round, and you can find the fighter. See it in you, so we could walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And when the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we all take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, all we need is hope. And for that we have each other. And for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we will rise, we will rise. We will rise, we will. And I'll rise up, ride like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
All right, guys, let's have a nice round of applause for the Mather School. Awesome job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a brief speaking session here, and we're going to have the two best elected officials in the state of Massachusetts. We have our governor, Governor Baker, and our mayor, Martin J. Walsh. Governor Baker.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. And let me just start, first of all, by thanking all of you for coming out and participating today in One Boston Day. It's gratifying to see so many people step up here in the Commonwealth and across the city to remember and honor those who were injured and lost on that terrible day 5 years ago. And I just want to say one quick thing, which is it's become sort of a cliche, this notion that how important it is for people to try to turn tragedy into positive opportunity. But it's really hard to do, and it requires a tremendous amount of determination and perseverance and an ability to hold on to that notion that there has to be something good that comes from something so terrible. And I think for all of us who are part of these events today, who've had a chance to witness what the Richard family's been up to for the past 5 years, frankly, in some respects, it's a miracle. And I just want to say to the Richard family how much we appreciate what you've done and what you've accomplished in the wake of such a terrible tragedy. And if you're running tomorrow, I really hope you bring like 6 changes of clothes, and you have friends who are going to greet you along the way and help you change your shoes and your socks. And I promise you that for at least 5 or 10 minutes, I'll be there at the finish line. And if you happen to show up during that 5 or 10 minutes. But to those folks who are running seriously for MR8 and for the Martin Richard Foundation, God bless you, not just for this year, but for every year, and for all the great things you make possible. And with that, I want to turn the mic over to the Mayor of Boston, Martin Walsh, who has been a true friend and ally to all of this from the beginning.
Thank you, Gov. I'm not really sure what to say right now. I started last night, I was thinking about today, and generally One Boston Day is about giving back to the communities of Boston, and that's what we've done today. But we started the morning off at the apartment house this morning. It took a different meaning for me personally, because I was looking at Bill and Denise and Henry and Jane and Crystal's brother and mother, and Lindsay's mom and dad came from China, and Sean Collier's stepdad was there, and DJ Simmons' parents were there. And I was just thinking about what's going through all of their heads. And I was thinking as we went and laid the wreath and as we went to the library, the day in my mind changed. And I thought about personally how fortunate I am to know all those families and their strength, as the governor said, and their resilience, and being there for all of us. The days after what happened 5 years ago, we were there for the families if they wanted us. And since that time, you've been there for us. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for your friendship. I want to thank you for what you mean to this country, this city, this state, this country. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank all of the runners tomorrow. Honestly, you guys like a cult, running around the city of Boston. And I think it's awesome. You know, MR8 is everywhere. MR8 is involved in so many different organizations. MR8 is giving back to the community. And I know that each and every one of you that are running tomorrow, and anyone that's associated with MR8, I know it's a personal association with MR8. I know it's a personal feeling inside your heart. It's one of those things, what can I do to give back? And I know how proud everyone is when you wear that shirt, like I have my shirt on today. And I want to thank you for what you mean for our community. I want to thank you for what you do. We are fortunate to a lot of us in this room grow up in a city that's amazing, in neighborhoods like Dorchester and Southie and Charlestown and so many other places. I would pick out Dorchester I'd really put out by myself, but there's some other people here today. You know, if I was a state rep, I'd say it's the greatest neighborhood in the city and it's all this stuff, you know what I mean? But anyway, I can't do that because I'm the mayor, so I'm going to throw all Boston in. I want to thank you all for giving back. I want to thank the organizations that are here. I want to thank somebody who's in this room that walked in off the street to do something. Thank you and welcome. We open our arms to you to have you part of this. So I want to congratulate you. Now I want all the young people to come up here with me for a minute. Come on up. Just come up. There's a couple more thank yous. There's a couple more thank yous I want to do, and I want the young people in front of me. You can look that way. Stand right around here and look that way. Gov, come over here. All right. Now, as the young people coming up here, I want to make a special thank you to Bill and Denise, Henry and Jane, for letting us be part of your family. Thank you for letting us be part of the journey that your family's been on for the last 5 years. Thank you for allowing us to be able to give back to the community. And thank you for just opening your arms to all of us. I want to thank you for that. And to all the kids that are here, there's one other person I want to thank. And we got to say it real loud because we want him to hear us right now. Let's, on 3, thank Martin for teaching us valuable lessons every single day in his life, and he's still teaching us today. So on 3, we're going to thank Martin. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. God bless you all. Nice job. Now I'm gonna bring our last speaker up here. We all know him. As I said, his family's amazing. He's an amazing individual. I'll just tell you a story. A few months ago, one of the Pop Warner teams in Dorchester was looking for money because they wanted to go down to Florida. It was a Friday night. It was 8 o'clock. Bill called me up, and we're going back and forth. And within a matter of 20 minutes, I think we raised $75,000 or something like that for the Dorchester Eagles. And you know, him and Denise in particular just keep giving back and giving back and giving back. And Bill, we want you to know today that we know that today is a difficult day, but we are all here for you and for your family and your extended family. We love you. And Bill Richard.
So this is a bit off script. I wasn't going to speak because, as Craig said, you know, we want you to be here because you made a conscious choice to be here. And clearly you all have. And, you know, we want this to be certainly bigger than us. But we, you know, from family to family, person to person, we truly appreciate why you're here. And we hope that you'll continue to serve and give back to your community as we will continue to promote. Pardon my phone, but I need it for this. Very wise person once said, perhaps we rely on the notion that we need life-altering situations to make kindness matter. Kindness need not be displayed in random acts, but with intent and purpose. Kindness is a vital part of the effort to foster a peaceful and just region, nation, and global community. Kindness supports human dignity and should be shared freely, neighbor to neighbor, block by block, until everyone is recognized as equal. Anybody want to guess? Denise Richard. She's I get to get up all the time with the microphone, but she's very mighty with the pen. So thank you, Denise. And thank you all, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And we'll see you in Adams Corner at 5 o'clock. Thank you.
Nice work. Okay, guys. A couple things we want to remind you of. Don't leave unless you can take a box, take a bag, be helpful. That's awesome. 5 o'clock today in Adams Corner, in front of College Hype and behind Green Hills Bakery, there will be the start of a road race. As I look, not a race, a road run, a fun run. And as I look around, I see a lot of athletes here. And Ronnie Lashinskas is going to be the leader in the pack. He's, if you look at bet him, he's tall, lanky, Lithuanian. And what I also want to remind you guys of is the service projects that were scheduled for today but had to be postponed because of weather will happen on Earth Day. Okay, that's what I'm telling. I'm not really sure when Earth Day is, but it's coming up. next Sunday. Next Sunday's Earth Day, okay? So just follow the website, but if you have time and you have more time to volunteer, we could definitely use you. And we want to say thank you, and thank you to everybody that made it out here today, and all those that are here, and those that are with us are in our thoughts and in our prayers. And thank you, and let's go Boston Marathon. 115 Martin Richard runners. Let's cheer them on. Let's make sure we know that they hear us on the course. $800,000 raised. Thank you very much.